Have you ever felt like you're putting in all the effort but not seeing the results you deserve? You're not alone. Around 85% of people who hit the gym with the goal of building muscle mass spend months, even years, without any visible progress, despite working out daily and leaving the gym exhausted. But here's the kicker. It's often the small details that make the biggest difference in your results. That's why today, I'm going to reveal 8 essential steps to accelerate your muscle growth and help you achieve the best results of your life, faster than you ever thought possible. If you are truly committed to your transformation, you cannot miss these tips that will transform your gains once and for all. Stay with me until the end and see how to explode your muscle growth quickly and effectively. Let's go. If you want to build muscle fast, one principle stands out above all in our first tip: progressive overload. Think of it this way. Your muscles are like any other system in your body. They adapt to the demands you place on them. If you're lifting the same weights, doing the same number of reps, and following the same routine week after week, your muscles will stop growing because they're no longer being challenged. So, how do you keep them growing? By gradually increasing the weight, reps, or intensity of your workouts. This forces your muscles to adapt, grow, and become stronger over time. Have you been challenging yourself enough in your workouts? Progressive overload is not just about lifting heavier weights each week. It's about consistently pushing your body to new limits. This can mean adding one more rep to your set, increasing the weight by just a couple of pounds, or even shortening your rest time between sets. Each small adjustment signals to your body that it needs to grow stronger to handle the increased stress. The beauty of this method is that the changes can be subtle, but the results over time are powerful. Think of it as building momentum. With each slight increase, you're compounding your gains and forcing your body to keep growing. The key is consistency. Tracking your progress in every session helps you see where you can push harder. It's like having a roadmap that guides your growth. Are you lifting more than you did last week? Are you squeezing out that extra rep? If not, you're leaving gains on the table. In our second tip, I will explain the most recent studies and whether creatine really makes a difference, as well as the ideal amount for visible results. Creatine has become one of the most popular supplements for muscle growth, but does it truly deliver? The answer is a solid yes. When used properly, creatine can significantly enhance your muscle-building efforts. Creatine works by increasing your body's ability to produce ATP, adenosine triphosphate, which is essentially your muscle's energy currency during intense workouts. This means more power for lifting heavier weights, more reps, and faster recovery, all crucial factors for building muscle quickly. But here's the catch. Creatine isn't magic. You need to pair it with consistent high-intensity workouts to see the best results. Studies show that taking creatine supplements can lead to a noticeable increase in muscle mass, with some research suggesting that people can gain 2-3 pounds of lean muscle in just a few weeks of use. This isn't just water weight. While creatine does increase water content in your muscles, it also aids in muscle repair and growth by boosting protein synthesis and reducing muscle breakdown. By increasing cell hydration, creatine creates the perfect environment for muscle cells to grow larger and stronger. So, if you're serious about making gains, creatine is one of the best supplements to consider. The best part? Creatine is not only effective but also safe for most people when used correctly. Whether you follow a loading phase of 20 grams per day for a week or stick to a steady 5-8 grams daily, creatine supplementation can help take your training to the next level. Just remember to stay hydrated and pair it with a solid workout routine. And in our third step, we'll talk about the most important nutrient in your muscle building journey. If you're serious about building muscle, protein is non-negotiable. It's the foundation of muscle growth and recovery. Every time you lift weights, you create tiny micro tears in your muscles, and it's protein that repairs and rebuilds these fibers, making them stronger and bigger. To maximize muscle growth, you need to feed your muscles with a steady supply of protein throughout the day, not just in 1 or 2 big meals. By including protein in every meal, you ensure that your body has the necessary building blocks for muscle repair and growth all day long. But how much protein do you really need? Studies suggest that aiming for 1.5 to 2.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight is optimal for muscle building. For an average person weighing 180 pounds, around 82 kilograms, that translates to roughly 125 to 180 grams of protein per day, spread across several meals. The key is not just hitting your daily target, but distributing that protein evenly. Research shows that consuming around 25-35 grams of protein per meal is ideal for muscle protein synthesis, which is the process your body uses to repair muscle tissue. Don't get stuck thinking protein only comes from chicken or shakes. There are so many easy, delicious options to add to your meals. Greek yogurt, eggs, lean meats, lentils, and even plant-based proteins like tempeh and tofu. By keeping your meals varied and balanced, you're not just building muscle, you're supporting your overall health. The next time you plan a meal, ask yourself, is there enough protein on your plate to fuel your gains? In our fourth step, carbohydrates are powerful and crucial in muscle growth, and they are essential for anyone serious about building muscle. While protein is the foundation for muscle growth, carbohydrates are the fuel that powers your workouts. When you lift weights or perform any high-intensity exercise, your body taps into glycogen stores, the stored form of glucose from carbs, to produce energy. Without enough carbs, your muscles can't perform at their peak, and you may not have the stamina to push through those critical last reps that stimulate muscle growth. So if you've been avoiding carbs, it's time to rethink that approach. But the benefits of carbs go beyond just providing energy. Carbs also play a crucial role in supporting muscle recovery and protein synthesis. After a workout, consuming carbs helps replenish your glycogen stores, ensuring that your muscles recover quickly and are ready for the next session. Carbs also trigger insulin release, which helps shuttle protein and other nutrients into your muscle cells, speeding up the recovery process and enhancing muscle growth. Think of it like this. Carbs act as the delivery system that ensures protein reaches your muscles as efficiently as possible. Without enough carbs, even the best protein intake won't be fully utilized. In our fifth step, we will talk about the importance of paying attention to muscle recovery time. Building muscle doesn't just happen in the gym, it happens in the hours after you leave the gym. Muscle recovery is when all the magic of growth happens. When you lift weights, you create micro tears in your muscle fibers, and during recovery, your body repairs these fibers, making them stronger and bigger. If you skip recovery or don't give your muscles enough time to heal, you'll limit your progress and risk injury. That's why rest days, proper sleep, and nutrition are just as important as your training sessions. A disciplined recovery routine is the secret sauce to long-term success. Recovery is not only about giving your muscles a break, but also about allowing your nervous system to recharge. Intense training sessions put stress on your entire body, especially your central nervous system. Without enough rest, your body won't fully recover, leading to fatigue, burnout, and stalled progress. Studies show that proper rest, along with activities like active recovery and stretching, can help prevent overtraining, improve performance, and boost long-term gains. So, are you giving yourself the time and care needed to maximize your muscle growth? In our sixth step, I will talk about this, which is one of the biggest keys to continued muscle growth: variety. If you follow the same workout routine for too long, your body will adapt to the movements, leading to slower progress or even plateaus. By incorporating different exercises, rep schemes, and intensities into your routine, you introduce new stimuli for your muscles to adapt to. For example, swapping out traditional bench presses for incline bench presses, or switching from squats to Bulgarian split squats can challenge your muscles in different ways and keep your progress moving forward. The great thing about variation is that it doesn't have to be extreme. Small adjustments like changing the angle of an exercise, the equipment you use, or the number of reps and sets can all make a big difference. Studies show that even minor changes in exercise selection or intensity can reignite muscle growth by activating different muscle fibers or regions within the same muscle group. By strategically varying your exercises every 6 to 8 weeks, you can prevent boredom, reduce the risk of injury, and ensure that your muscles are constantly being challenged. Now in seventh, consistency is the cornerstone of any successful muscle-building journey. While it's easy to get excited about new workouts or supplements, the real magic happens when you show up day after day and put in the work. No matter how great your workout program is, it won't yield results if you're not consistently following it. Think of it like this. Every workout, every meal, and every rest day is a building block that contributes to the bigger picture of your progress. By staying consistent, you create a momentum that pushes you closer to your goals each day. Have you been giving your workouts the dedication they deserve? Tracking everything, from your sets and reps to your food intake, helps you stay accountable and gives you a clear picture of your progress. By keeping a detailed log of your workouts, you can see where you're improving and where you need to push harder. This not only helps you identify areas of growth, but also motivates you when you see how far you've come. And when it comes to nutrition, Tracking your meals ensures that you're hitting the right macros and fueling your body for optimal gains. Remember, what gets measured gets improved. So start tracking today and watch your results skyrocket. When it comes to maximizing muscle growth, the number of exercises and sets you perform each week matters more than you might think. That's why we'll talk about this important detail in our 8th tip. Research suggests that you should aim for at least 10 sets per muscle group per week to see noticeable gains in muscle size and strength. This number can be adjusted based on your individual goals, fitness level, and recovery capacity, but 10 sets is a solid starting point. For larger muscle groups like your chest, back, and legs, you might need up to 15, 20 sets per week spread across 4 different exercises to hit all areas of the muscle effectively. It's also crucial to include variety in your exercises to ensure you're targeting the muscle from different angles. For example, for your chest, using a combination of bench presses, incline presses, and flies will ensure full development of all areas. Smaller muscle groups like the biceps and triceps can generally be trained with fewer sets, 6, 10 sets per week. But using a variety of exercises for each part of the muscle helps prevent plateaus. And now check out these 5 amazing habits to accelerate your muscle growth and unlock your true potential in the gym. See you soon, my friend.